The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello my dear children, welcome back to the class. How are the things going on? Are you a positive thinker? Yes, always end the day with a positive thought. No matter how hard the things were, tomorrow is a fresh opportunity to make it better. So dear ones, be positive and achieve the success. So my dear children, in the previous class we were discussing about the major excretory organs in human body and we discussed the liver, isn't it? And the next important excretory organ in our body is skin, and you understood the role of liver in maintaining homeostasis, isn't it? So carbon dioxide is also utilized in the liver for making urea. Okay, so apart from carbon dioxide, the water and salts are also have to be eliminated from the body. So how do water and salts are eliminated from the body? What are the forms they are eliminated from the body? This is what now we are going to discuss. Okay, so the elimination of water and salt is done to an extent. It is done in our body with the help of skin. So the next important excretory organ is skin. Okay, so you know that skin is the largest organ of human body and there are many sweat glands present in the skin and these sweat glands produce sweat. Okay, so in the sweat glands at their base there are many blood capillaries. You can see here. So this is a sweat gland and at the base of the sweat gland you can see there are many capillaries, blood capillaries. Okay, and when blood flows through these blood capillaries, the water and the salts from the blood enter the sweat gland and the sweat is formed as a drop on the surface of the skin. Okay, and one of the main objective of sweating is the regulation of body temperature. Very little amount of salt and water are eliminated through sweat. Along with that, through this sweating our body maintains or the skin helps to maintain the body temperature also. Okay, so this is how the sweat is produced in our body. Okay, but only a very little amount of impurities are eliminated through sweat. Okay, the urea, salt and water these are the byproducts produced in our body through metabolic activities. Okay, so these byproducts are removed through urine. Okay, so how does urine is formed from blood? Which organ helps in the formation of urine? That is what now we are going to discuss. The next topic is kidney. The role of kidney in maintaining homeostasis. Kidneys are the major excretory organs in human body. They filter urea, vitamins, salts and water from the blood and expel out from the body through urine and expel these impurities from the body through urine. Okay, so actually these impurities are seen in the blood. So kidneys filter all these impurities or harmful substances from the blood and expel these harmful substances through urine. Okay, so let us study the structure of kidneys and associated parts. After that we will study in the structure of kidneys in a detailed manner. Okay, so here you can see the kidneys and their associated parts. Okay, so the kidneys are situated in the abdominal cavity. You all know that we have a pair of kidneys and they are bean shaped, and these two kidneys are situated in the abdominal cavity on either side of the vertebral column. You know what is vertebral column? The backbone. Okay, so the kidneys are situated on either side of the vertebral column and they are bean shaped. Okay, then the left kidney is slightly higher than the position of the left kidney is slightly higher in position than the right kidney. Okay, so you can see here, this is the left kidney, this is the right kidney. So the position of the left kidney is slightly higher in position than the right kidney, and the shape of the kidneys are very clear in this figure. They are bean shaped. Okay, then the kidneys are protected by a strong but soft membrane. Okay, the kidneys are, you know that the heart and lungs are protected by double-layered membrane. In the same manner, the kidneys are also protected by a membrane, but it is not a double-layered membrane. It is a soft membrane but strong. Okay, it is a strong membrane but very soft. Understood, all of you? Okay, now let us see which are the associated parts of kidney. Okay, so kidneys are the main excretory organ in our body, and kidneys are situated in the abdominal cavity, and some other organs are also we can see along with the kidneys to help the kidney to perform its function smoothly. Okay, so here you can see the renal vein, renal artery, then kidney, then ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. These are the kidneys and the associated parts. Renal artery is a branch of aorta which bring blood to the kidney. So you know that the blood flows with a high pressure in the aorta, isn't it? So the blood with a high pressure enters the kidney through the renal artery, or the renal artery carries the high pressure, the blood with the high pressure to the kidneys, renal artery. Okay, then inside the kidney the filtration process takes place. So after the filtration, the renal vein carries blood from the kidney. It carries blood from the kidney to the outside or to the vena cava, because renal vein is a part of vena cava. Okay, so vein leke ethikunathu renal vein aanu. So renal vein carries blood from the kidneys after the filtration to the veins or to the vena cava. Understood, all of you? Okay, so inside the kidney, after the filtration process, the urine is produced in the kidney, and this urine is carried by the ureter. These two tube-like structures are known as ureter. So urine which is formed in the kidneys carried by the ureter to the urinary bladder. This is urinary bladder. So the urine is temporarily stored in the urinary bladder, and when it fills with the urine, it expels out through the urethra. The urine expels out through the urethra. Okay, so these are the kidneys and the associated parts. So a pair of kidneys are present in our body, and the kidneys are situated in the abdominal cavity, and they are seen or located on either side of the vertebral column. And the left kidney is, the position of left kidney is slightly higher than the right kidney, and kidneys are covered by a strong but soft membrane, and the renal artery which carries blood to the kidneys, and after the filtration process renal vein carries blood out from the kidneys. Then the urine which is formed in the kidneys carried by the ureter to the urinary bladder, and the urine which is filled in the urinary bladder is expelled out through urethra. Is that clear, all of you? Okay. So now we are moving on to the next topic, that is we are going to study the structure of kidney. How far the structure of kidney is suitable for performing this function, that is urine production. Okay. So each kidney is composed of 12 lakh microfilters, and these microfilters are known as nephrons. So just imagine, each kidney is composed of 12 lakh microfilters. See, the filtration process is taking place in the kidneys, isn't it? So definitely filters should be there in the kidneys. So 12 lakh microfilters are seen in each kidneys, and these microfilters are known as nephrons. So nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney. Nephrons are the structural and functional units of kidney. Did you understand? Okay. So nephrons are the ultra filters. Okay, ultra filters are, they are the ultra filters. Okay. So before learning about the structure of nephron, let us study the internal structure of kidney. Okay, internal structure. Along with that, we can understand the how these nephrons are distributed in the kidney, their position, where they are seen in the kidney. That is also we can understand. Okay, so the major parts of kidney are the cortex, medulla, and pelvis. Okay, cortex. This is cortex, then medulla, then pelvis. Okay, so cortex is the light colored outer part of the kidney. Cortex is the light colored outer part of the kidney, where the Bowman's capsule, the main part of the nephron, is situated. Ultrafilters of the ultrafilters of the nephrons are found here. അതായത് the Bowman's capsule എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ we will study it later. Okay. So the ultrafilters of nephrons are found in the cortex. Okay, actually ഈ നെഫ്രോണിൻ്റെ സ്ട്രക്ചർ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു കപ്പ് ഷേപ്ഡ് ഹെഡും പിന്നെ ഒരു ലോങ് ടെയിൽ പോലെ ഒരു സ്ട്രക്ചർ. ഓക്കെ, ഒരു ഹെഡും ഒരു ലോങ് ടെയിലും. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് ദറ്റ് ഹെഡ്, ദറ്റ് കപ്പ് ഷേപ്ഡ് ഹെഡാണ് അൾട്രാ ഫിൽറ്റേഴ്സ്, മറ്റേത് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ലോങ് ട്യൂബ്യൂളാണ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദിസ് അൾട്രാ ഫിൽറ്റേഴ്സ്, ദിസ് കപ്പ് ഷേപ്ഡ് അൾട്രാ ഫിൽറ്റേഴ്സ് ആർ situated in the cortex. Okay, so cortex is the light colored outer part of the kidney. The next, medulla. Medulla is the dark colored inner part of the kidney, and here we can see the long tubules of the ultra filters. The long tubules of the ultra filters are distributed in the medulla. അപ്പോൾ ഈ നെഫ്രോണിൻ്റെ അൾട്രാ ഫിൽറ്റേഴ്സ് കോർട്ടെക്സിലും അതിൻ്റെ ലോങ് ടെയിൽ പോലെയുള്ള ഭാഗം മെഡുല്ലയിലുമായിട്ടാണ് ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവുക. Did you understand? Okay. Then the next part is pelvis. Pelvis is the region where urine is the urine from the filters flows into. അതായത് ഈ ഫിൽറ്റേഴ്സ് ആണല്ലോ, ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ നെഫ്രോൺസ് ആണ് യൂറിൻ ബ്ലഡിൽ നിന്ന് ഫിൽറ്റർ ചെയ്ത് വരുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ പെൽവിസ് ഇസ് ദ റീജിയൻ വെയർ The urine from the filters flows into. ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ടാണെന്ന് അറിയുക, ഒഴുകി ഇവിടേക്കാണ് വരിക, പെൽവിസിലേക്കാണ് വരിക. ആൻഡ് ഫ്രം ദ പെൽവിസ് ത്രൂ ദ യുറേറ്റർ the urine reaches the urinary bladder and it is expelled out through the urethra. ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞു. Okay, so these are the three important parts of kidney: cortex, medulla and pelvis. Cortex is the outer light colored part where the ultrafilters of the nephrons are arranged. Then medulla is the inner dark colored part where the long tubules of the nephrons are distributed, and pelvis is the region where the urine from the ultrafilters flows into. So, understood all of you? So, this is the internal structure of kidney. Actually, you are learning the basic structure of, only the basic things you are learning. Okay, actually it is the structure of kidney is very complicated, but now only this much you need to know. Okay, when you reach the higher classes, at least you should have a basic knowledge about the structure of kidney. So, cortex, medulla, pelvis. Clear all of you? Okay. So, dear children, this is the nephron. Okay, this is the structure of a nephron. I told you a cup shaped head and a long tail like structure. This is the long tail like structure. So, this is a nephron. Okay, so now we are going to learn about the parts of nephron. Okay, so the main parts of nephron are the Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule, a cup shaped structure ആണ് Bowman's capsule. Okay, so this cup shaped structure, in the sense Bowman's capsule is a double walled cup shaped structure, and at one, this is the one end of the nephron. Okay, and double walled structure but definitely there will be a space between the two wall, isn't it? So the space between the two wall is called capsular space. This is called capsular space. Okay, so Bowman's capsule is a cup shaped double wall structure at one end of the nephron, and the space between the two wall is called capsular space. So this is Bowman's capsule and this is the capsular space. Is that clear all of you? Okay, then next you can see two blood vessels. This is afferent vessel and this is efferent vessel. Okay, afferent vessel is a branch of renal artery. You know, renal artery brings blood to the kidney. So afferent vessel is a branch of renal artery that enters the Bowman's capsule. Okay, so afferent vessel is a branch of renal artery that enters the Bowman's capsule. Okay, and this is the glomerulus. ഇതിനെയാണ് glomerulus എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Actually this is a network of capillaries. Okay, so when the afferent vessel enters the Bowman's capsule, the afferent vessel splits into capillaries, a group of capillaries. Okay, and this group of capillaries is known as glomerulus. So this is the region where afferent vessel splits, enters the Bowman's capsule and splits into minute capillaries. Okay, so this is the region where afferent vessel enters the Bowman's capsule and splits into minute capillaries. Okay, then this is the efferent vessel, the blood vessel that comes out of Bowman's capsule. അതായത് ഈ ബ്ലഡ്, ഈ ഗ്ലോമറുലസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ മൈന്യൂട്ട് ബ്ലഡ് കാപ്പിലറീസ് ആണ്. ഈ മൈന്യൂട്ട് ബ്ലഡ് കാപ്പിലറീസിലൂടെ ഒഴുകുന്ന ബ്ലഡ് ബൊമാൻസ് ക്യാപ്സ്യൂളിൽ നിന്ന് പുറത്തേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്ന ബ്ലഡ് വെസലാണ് ഇഫറൻറ്റ് വെസൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ afferent, this is afferent vessel and this is efferent vessel. Okay, you can see here the structural difference. Afferent vessel is having more diameter than the efferent vessel. കാരണം ഇതിലൂടെ ബ്ലഡ് ഒഴുകുന്നത് കൂടുതൽ ബ്ലഡ് ഇതിലേക്ക് പോവും, മനസ്സിലായോ? ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ ആണ് അടുത്തത്. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ the long tubule which connects the Bowman's capsule and the collecting duct. ഓക്കെ, ഈ ബൊമാൻസ് എല്ലാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു 12 lakh നെഫ്രോൺസ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു ഇല്ലേ. ഈ എല്ലാ നെഫ്രോൺസും ഫൈനലി വന്ന് യോജിക്കുന്നത്, അതിൻ്റെ ഈ റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ അവസാനം വന്ന് യോജിക്കുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വന്ന് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഒരു കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റിലേക്കാണ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ വിച്ച് കണക്ട്സ് ദ ബൊമാൻസ് ക്യാപ്സ്യൂൾ വിത്ത് ദി കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റ്. ഈ നീളത്തിലുള്ള ഇത് ഇത്രയും ഈ ഒരു പാർട്ടിനെയാണ്, ഇതിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ എന്ന് പറയണത്. ഓക്കെ, ദ നെക്സ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റ്, ദ പാർട്ട് വെയർ renal tubule enter, absorption of water takes place here and urine is collected and is carried to the pelvis. Okay, അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാ നെഫ്രോൺസിൻ്റെയും റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ അവസാനം വന്ന് യോജിക്കുന്നത് കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റിലേക്കാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഈ കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റിലേക്ക് യൂറിൻ വന്ന് കഴിയുന്ന സമയത്ത് വാട്ടർ അബ്സോർപ്ഷൻ നടക്കും, യൂറിൻ ഫോർമേഷൻ നടക്കും. ആ യൂറിൻ കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റിൽ വന്ന് കളക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന യൂറിൻ അത് പെൽവിസിലേക്ക് ക്യാരി അവിടെ നിന്നാണ് പെൽവിസിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി ഒരു പാർട്ടും കൂടി ഉണ്ട്, വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള വൺ മോർ പാർട്ട് ഈസ് ദെയർ ആൻഡ് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് Peritubular capillaries. Okay, so peritubular capillaries are the blood capillaries seen around the tubules. അതായത് ഈ കാണുന്നതാണ് peritubular capillaries. Okay, so peritubular capillaries are the blood capillaries seen around the renal tubule. ഓക്കെ, റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂളിനെ ചുറ്റി കാണുന്ന ബ്ലഡ് കാപ്പിലറീസ് ആണ് പെരിറ്റുബുലർ കാപ്പിലറീസ് ആൻഡ് ദേ ആർ ദ കണ്ടിന്യൂഷൻ ഓഫ് ദ ഇഫറൻറ്റ് വെസൽ. ഇഫറൻറ്റ് വെസലിൻ്റെ ഇതാണ് ഇഫറൻറ്റ് വെസൽ അല്ലേ, ഇഫറൻറ്റ് വെസലിൻ്റെ കണ്ടിന്യൂഷനാണ് ഈ പെരിറ്റുബുലാർ കാപ്പിലറീസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദീസ് ആർ ദ പാർട്സ് ഓഫ് നെഫ്രോൺ. എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്? ബൊമാൻസ് ക്യാപ്സ്യൂൾ, അഫറൻറ്റ് വെസൽ, ഇഫറൻറ്റ് വെസൽ, ദെൻ ഗ്ലോമറുലസ്, പിന്നെ റീനൽ ട്യൂബ്യൂൾ, കളക്റ്റിംഗ് ഡക്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് പെരിറ്റുബുലാർ കാപ്പിലറീസ്. സോ ദീസ് ആർ ദ പാർട്സ് ഓഫ് നെഫ്രോൺ. ഓക്കെ, ക്ലിയർ? So with this I am winding up today's class. So go through the portions we have discussed today and if you have any doubt you can call me and clarify your doubts. Okay, so read this thoroughly. When you listen to the video, keep the textbook also with you and read the portion thoroughly 4 or 5 times, then you study it. Okay, draw the structure of nephron and understand the parts, then you will never forget it. In the same manner, draw the structure of kidney also, the internal parts, cortex, medulla, pelvis, that structure you have to draw in the file and you have to label it. And after the portion kidneys and associated parts, one illustration is there, one activity is there, you have to fill it up and write in the file also. Okay, and the indicators also you have to find out the answers. Okay, so study thoroughly, then only you can understand the next topic. So in the next class we will discuss the urine formation. Okay, so see you in the next class. Until then, this is your Maya teacher signing off.